Hello and guys, this is Graphite Fluff, auditor and modeler. Today I'm going to be reviewing Eduard's Super 44 edition of the MiG-21bis, which is of course in 144 scale. These markings are familiar to a lot of people because they are from the Eduard's edition around the world, um, which is in 1:48 scale, a review of which we can see in the corner right here. So yeah, this model kit is a single model kit, not a double edition, such is usual with Eduard, the 1:44 scale kits. So yeah, anyway, let's see what's inside. So we have our instructions, the plastic along with the clear parts, the decals, and the masking sheet. So let's go from the plastic, shall we? So this is the first and the main sprue. As you can see, not too many parts. So yeah, let's look at some detailing, shall we? As you can see, Eduard has very finely molded the engraved details on the wing undersides and the wheel bay, which is in 3 major pieces. There are no rivets, but that is expected for the scale. The details continue on the upper surfaces, as well as the fuselage halves. There are some rivets around the cockpit, but nothing major. The fuselage has no real details directly modeled in, but you do get a pilot seat in multiple parts and a very nice looking control panel along with the decals to detail the cockpit. Eduard has provided 2 pitot tubes, which is a nice addition considering how fragile they are. The second sprue consists of 2 parts that are made for the upper fuselage. They hold the same detail as the wings, and there is barely any flash to go around. I noticed that all the sprues are marked 4425, which is Eduard's 2011 MiG-21 MF kit number. This will come into play later in the video. The clear plastic is on one sprue. It's very clear and beautifully molded in. The decals come with a grease paper to protect them. They are glossy and are interesting enough not printed by cartograph, so take care when applying them. They are very finely printed out and have a very strong and vibrant color. The masking sheet you get with the kit gets you the masks for the canopy and the small details on the fuselage. The instructions are printed out on a high quality glossy paper, with all the camo schemes on the front page along with the paints. You can pause here if you wish to know more about the colors. The instructions are clear and easily readable. The camouflages inside are quite unique, and since no two are alike, you can use all the decals in the boxing. But I must mention a serious flaw with this kit. As this is just a rebox or 4425, you do not actually get the parts necessary to build the MiG-21bis D modification. If you compare the Soviet and the Croatian plane, you can very easily see that the Croatian one has a large antenna just behind the cockpit. You do not get this part in the kit, and since it's the biggest visual difference between the BIS and the BIS D, I expected Eduard to provide us with the part, so I'm very disappointed at the fact that they didn't, despite it being visible on the paint scheme. I sent them an email regarding this, but have received no answer so far. So, would I recommend this kit? Truthfully, I would, but something bugs me because of the MiG-21bis D modification. It was really lazy because they didn't do anything to provide you with parts or even some pointers as to how to make your own modification. They just didn't mention it at all. Other than that, it's a really solid kit. You get all other camo schemes are very different one from each other, as you can see, uh, and it should build up as a very nice kit. It does come at a premium price of around 10 euros, which is quite a lot. Consider that Sweet model kits cost 8 euros for 2 model kits. So yeah, you have to weigh that in as well. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed my small box review, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye.